Let's continue with your news now. The ANC's top officials are meeting in Bloemfontein in the Free State today. The party's National Executive Committee meeting follows the visit of the National Working Committee, the NWC, to engage with regional structures and branches in the 5 regions of the province's NEC, with the aim of the 3-day visit, of course, to the province to assess governance, strengthen organizational structures and to align regional efforts to the ANC's renewal agenda. Well, SABC News reporter Makgala Masiteng joins us now to tell us about day 2 of the proceedings there. Makgala, a very good afternoon. Good to have you with us. So it's day 2 of these diagnostic visits by the ANC's top brass. Tell us where you are and what's happening on the ground. And we understand that the president was supposed to be part of today's meetings. Has he arrived? Where is he?
Thank you very much, Alicia. Yes, the president has arrived. I think it's been hours now, and they are locked in the meeting as we speak. We did see, of course, some of the members coming in. They are busy with the meeting. I'm trying to check to see if we could be able to see any one of them coming out, because they told us rather that there will be a media briefing today, of course, trying to not do the interviews today. But basically, the top officials of the ANC met today, of course, during their usual meeting, and of course, then to meet also with the National Working Committee, among others of the issues, of course, that they are discussing. It includes those deliberations or all those suggestions that they have received from various regions across the province. As we have seen yesterday, of course, they visited all the 5 regions. We saw the members of the National Working Committee visiting all these areas, including your Secretary General Fikile Mbalula visiting the Thabo Mofokeng region. We saw the National Chairperson, of course, Gwere Mantashe, visiting Machabeng or Lijoliputswa region. We do know, of course, that is one of the regions that are faced with various challenges. We've had of a series of protests, a series of complaints that have come out from that region, of course, of the members that are not happy with the situation there, emanating from the fact that the executive mayor there in Machabeng was found guilty. Many people asking questions of whether is he going to step down or not. And of course, the ANC has really been quiet about that issue, but we would hear, of course, because I do believe that those are some of the issues that the members they raised, because there are 2 groups. The others do want the mayor there to come back. Others say that he must actually step down. But those are some of the issues, of course, that the National Working Committee was looking at as they were meeting with the branches, because they did mention that the aim of this visit is to come back and go back to the structures, understand what is happening on the ground, and of course put things together into perspective as they prepare themselves, of course, for the 2026 local government elections. Of course, this comes after what happened with the 29 May 2024 general elections, where we saw ANC, of course, taking a knock, even though in the province they managed to still have that majority slightly, but they've been decreasing. The Treasurer General Gwen Ramokgopa yesterday indicating that since 2024 the numbers have been going down. Even in the province, she did indicate that numbers have been going down. So as much as they are happy with the fact that they were able to maintain that majority, but they still want to do better, especially when it comes to various municipalities in the province. She visited Mangaung, to be specific, Gwen Ramokgopa, where she indicated that some of the members of the branches did indicate that they are seeing some difference or some improvement, especially in the Mangaung metro, after, of course, that municipality has been plagued with many challenges. We even saw municipality being placed under administration, of course, receiving that assistance from National Treasury. But we understand that as things are right now, things are becoming better, but they still want to strengthen their masses there in ensuring that come 2026 local elections, they are ready to defend the municipality so that they don't lose power in the only metro in the province. Of course, they will look at all challenges across the province when it comes to this province. But when when we asked her yesterday about just some of the reports that have been coming out in terms of the reports of tensions simmering, especially among the top leaders in the province, and whether the news or the talks of the possible changing or reconfiguring of the leadership, whether it's that on the cards, she did indicate that there's no such thing that is going to happen here in the Free State, because the situation is different when we compare the Free State with KZN and Gauteng, because with Gauteng and KZN already, even when before they could go to the 2024 elections, already they knew that there are some challenges there. But with the Free State, they said that the situation is different, but they will of course address everything as issues come up, coming from various structures. So we will hear, of course, Alicia, tomorrow after meeting with that PEC, what will come out, what will be the decisions around moving forward in terms of preparing for those elections in 2026.
Yes, Makgala, very shy there to use the words of reconfiguration, even though it has been a term that has been thrown about pertaining to the current situation in that particular province. So talk to us about this. Who actually called for this meeting, in your understanding? Was it the branches that asked for, of course, the NWC as well as the top brass, the top six, to visit the province, or it was the other way around?
When we asked Alicia, we're told that this is just a general meeting that they would normally, of course, conduct as the National Working Committee visiting various provinces, especially after elections. They will then go back to those provinces and assess how those provinces have performed and also look at where they are. So they said it's just one of those meetings that they do from time to time as the National Working Committee. They will go and visit provinces. So we understand this is just a normal meeting, as they say, that they are doing, especially after that the elections, and of course also preparing their machinery for 2026 already. So as far as whether the issues of the talks of reconfiguring, they did dispute those and said that there's no such thing. There won't be any kind of that situation here in the province. They are just here to understand what is happening on the ground and also address those challenges and also prepare themselves, of course. As I've indicated, Alicia, that Gwen Ramokgopa yesterday, she did indicate and breaking down the numbers in terms of how the regions have been performing. So they said that they want to address that and ensure that they are able to increase their support here in the province. And also they said that they wanted to also relay the message in terms of how the GNU is operating. She was saying yesterday, Alicia, that as much as there's no that kind of coalition or working together here in the province, but members must be ready because they will be visited by not only members or rather ministers coming from the ANC, but they will also be visited by ministers and deputy ministers, of course, coming from various provinces. So those are some of the issues that they wanted to polish and also prepare the leadership here in the province. Of course, tomorrow we'll see then when they meet with the PEC, and also after that they will be able to get the opportunity, of course, to engage with them on their decisions and a way forward.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that update. Makgala Masiteng, SABC News reporter in the Free State for us, as the ANC is currently visiting the province this weekend.